Welcome everybody to episode 25 of Benchwarmer Talk. Here it is, the first video podcast. Jake, how you feeling? I'm a little nervous, to be honest. But
I'm a little nervous too, man. It's weird because I can't physically see you. I'm just looking at a camera pretty much. So
yeah, me too. I'm staring straight at the lens right now, and I'm just gonna be honest, guys. This is our third time trying this.
It is our third time.
Because first time I forgot to press record on my camera. Second time there was some sync issues. Jake had a little problem with the battery of his camera. And
it died.
It died, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we just decided to do it today on Friday. That's why it's coming out on Saturday, not on Friday. This is our second week in a row we're doing that. We're going to try to get back on track next week.
Of course.
But yeah, here it is, our first video podcast. Like I said, it might look a little weird. Not as good as if we were in person. Our goal is to get a podcast in person as soon as all this COVID stuff is over. But
yep.
You know, we're doing what we can with what we have. So yeah, there it is.
For you guys.
Oh yeah, everything for you guys.
Yeah.
But I know you guys don't want to hear us. You guys want to hear sports. So we're gonna start off with the Lakers. Lakers win twice again. And then we'll go into the T-Wolves game.
Undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated after the All-Star break. So that's really awesome. And I'm going to be honest, I did not watch the T-Wolves game, Jake. Because
it's a good reason though.
Yeah,
to
I
be
was
fair.
feeling a little sick after the first vaccine shot. This is not an excuse not to get your vaccine, because it's a good thing. Don't trust me. Trust the doctors. Trust the science, guys. Please take your vaccine.
Whether you're Team Pfizer, Team Moderna,
or Team Johnson & Johnson,
whatever.
You know?
Get it.
Maybe not Team like Russia or like Sputnik or whatever, but we have the big three here in America already. But yeah, get your vaccine. I got mine. I had a little fever. I'm all good now. But Jake, tell me how the game went.
So at first it started off with like zero defense. I don't know if you saw the halftime score.
Yeah,
I don't know if you, but yeah, both teams gave up I think 70 points in the first half, so it wasn't pretty defensively at all. And then the Lakers kind of picked it up in the second half, although the T-Wolves did still score, like, I forgot the exact number, but it was in the hundreds.
Yeah, 121 points for the T-Wolves. Not very good. What was very good was LeBron James, another triple-double, 25 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists, 8 for 14 from the shooting, and 4 from 7 from three-point line. So that was pretty good. They got second in a row triple-double, right? That was his back-to-back triple-double.
Yeah, 99th overall, and could have got 100, I think, against Charlotte. We'll get into that, but he didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, just massive game for James again. He has to be among the favorites to win MVP. Am I right?
Look, okay, so this morning I saw the MVP ladder, NBA.com's MVP ladder or whatever. He was ranked 4th. I don't get it. I don't get how he's ranked 4th. I think above him was Embiid, Jokic, and I forgot the other person, but yeah, he's ranked 4th right now.
A little disrespectful. Actually, a lot disrespectful. But the second best player on that court was Montrez Harrell. If I'm reading the stats correctly, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block in 29 minutes.
Yeah, Trez is always a beast, though, dude, no matter what.
And
no matter what.
Yeah, we've repeated this a lot, whether it was recording this episode like 3 times or the past 2 recordings. Don't trade Trez. Don't listen to the people that are saying trade. Don't listen to the people that are saying trade Trez on Twitter. I mean, you cannot get anyone that can replace, at least right now, his numbers off the bench. It's phenomenal. I know he had a bit of an off game yesterday, but as far as that T-Wolves game and as far as coming back from the All-Star break, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the things that this guy does off the bench, you can't really get that same production from... I can't think of another player, at least. Maybe I'm tripping or something, but I just can't think of another player that could give you, I don't know, 27 off the bench with like 8 rebounds, a couple assists, a couple blocks, and like, I don't know. So
he's been especially clutch because since AD's been injured, he's been playing phenomenal. You know, even at his size, he could, he's not the best defensively, if we're being honest. But as far as being efficient, how he scores, He does it really well.
For his size, at playing center,
Yeah.
he's not bad. But
yeah,
he
obviously
could be
because
better.
of his size playing
Yeah.
center, he's just not going to
Yeah.
be there defensively. Kuzma, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. His rebound numbers went down. Points number went up. See, that's something I messed up in while we were trying to record this last time.
And
But
one of the trials.
yeah, 26 minutes, 16 points, 7 for 12 from the field. What'd you see, Jake, from him out there?
I mean, solid game. Kuz has been pretty good all season, I would say. I mean, there were some games where he didn't show up, but whether it's getting rebounds, scoring, he's definitely improved. So it's cool to see.
Yeah,
Cool to see.
I feel like he's found a place on this team.
Yeah.
Because last year, sorry, go for it.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know, because last year it's just he didn't really know. I'm not gonna say he didn't really know what to do, but I feel like he was kind of lost. I guess he was lost out there. When you would watch him, he would have like these really bad, inefficient games. He wasn't the best rebounder, but this year he's been out there. He's like our hustle guy. He's like our Alex Caruso, like 2.0, just out there hustling, grinding, and this is one of his more offensively loaded games this season so far.
Yeah, I think the whole narrative of like, oh, we need you to be the third star, we need you to be the third scorer. Now that that's kind of gone,
Yeah,
I think it's helped him a lot.
more.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that he doesn't have to be that third guy anymore, because I think what we have now is a good rotation where we have Harrell can be that third guy, Schroeder can be that third guy, and if it's Kuzma's turn, it's Kuzma's turn to be that third guy. But all the pressure's not on him like it was last year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Talking about Schroeder, 16 points, 5 from 11 from the field. Not his best game. I think you've mentioned he's been struggling for a little while.
Yeah, I think we both have noticed though that he does have games where he's pretty inefficient, for the most part. I feel like we say that almost every episode that he did score some points, but he was inefficient.
Yeah.
So
overall, great game offensively for the Lakers. I forgot to mention THT, 16 points, 6 for 9 from the field. So same.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, points from Schroeder, just more efficient. Massive game for him, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Very good game from THT. He's been playing a lot better.
Yeah, no, he has. And dude, I don't know if you want to say your little Wesley Matthews story, but that would be a good
the
time.
Wesley Matthews story. So before this game, he's been scoring like 0 points, 0 points, 0 points, 3 points. So my friend said, okay, let's get an over-under on Wesley Matthews' points. And I was like, all right. He said 3 points, over-under. I said, you know what? I'm giving him the over 2 3-pointers. Boom. 6 points,
Boom.
2 from 5 from beyond the 3-point line. I was perfect. Although we didn't actually bet money, I do have that little pride in me that I actually won that bet, even though there's no money involved. But yeah, I'm very proud of myself.
He showed up for you.
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud for Wesley Matthews, as my friends and I called him Weasley.
Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I mean,
it's not bad.
I'm giving. I don't know if
Wesley.
you can see it in frame, but I'm giving him a little clap right now.
I'll join you.
So yeah, great game offensively for the Lakers. Defensively, not so much, especially against the worst team in the NBA. I feel like we can clean that up.
For a second, I thought you were going to say great game offensively for Wesley.
Oh, no. Although,
well, I guess
I
for him, I guess.
I genuinely want to say that, but I can't because he averages. Does he even average 3 points a game? I'm wondering.
He probably does. He might.
Like 3.4 or something. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, who knows?
We'll move on to yesterday's game where the Lakers beat the Hornets 116-105. And I just want to clear this up. It was a terrible third quarter for the Lakers.
Yeah, it was. I was going to say that too.
I mean, just an awful third quarter. LeBron had to, carry the load once again for the Lakers. 37 points. And although we've been praising Harrell a lot, it was a bit of an off night for him. But I'll let you take if you want to analyze that a little more, Jacob.
I didn't really get to see the first half, to be honest, because we were actually ending our session, our trial session of this whole thing. But I did catch the third quarter, and it wasn't pretty. And
No. It was really bad.
Especially against. We actually said, dude, I forgot what it was exactly, but I said something like, "Oh, what if Braun hits the dagger over Melo?" And you were like, "Oh, I hope he doesn't have to do that
Yeah,
because
no.
it's the Hornets."
Yeah, 'cause I guess for some context, we were talking about the comments LaMelo made about LeBron and how he just doesn't really care about playing. Not doesn't care, but he's just not like super excited about playing against him. And then Jake said like, "Oh yeah, I hope LeBron hits the dagger over LaMelo." And I'm like, "Damn, I really don't. I really hope he doesn't have to hit a dagger over him." But I mean, it was a great fourth quarter for the Lakers. So I guess that whole fourth quarter was a big dagger. 37 points for LeBron, 14 from 22 from the field, 4 for 9 from beyond the 3-point line, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, which I like to say LeBron's free throw line, I guess box score, just because a lot of people make fun of him for that because he can't hit his free throws sometimes.
Most of the
time, especially in clutch situations. But 8 rebounds, 6 assists, not 6 assists. I don't know what I said. 1 steal and 1 block. And he led the team in turnovers with THT with 3. But yeah, massive game for LeBron. Carried the entire team.
Pretty much. What's new? Dennis also had scored 22, but once again was pretty inefficient.
Yeah, Dennis the Menace. He had 7 assists though, which is pretty good for because he's our point guard. More than LeBron.
He doesn't really average that many assists to begin with. So to just get 7, not bad.
Other than that, there was only 2 other Lakers in double digits. It was Kuzma, which had a very inefficient night.
Yeah.
And not from the 3. I guess 40% from the 3 isn't too bad, although he did take 10 shots. So, and THT, 5 for 9, 12 points. Again, he's playing very well.
Yeah.
He's playing very well. There was a stretch of games, I don't know if you remember, Jake, where he was really struggling. They were giving him minutes, but he just couldn't hit his shots, and I think he's back to not the Summer League THT, the preseason THT.
No, preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's... I guess you could say that he's getting a little more comfortable now. I still see him... No, you know what? I'm not going to judge him that much, because he's still pretty young. So
yeah,
it's just cool, I guess, to see that he's getting more comfortable in the court than he was in the beginning.
And I believe Caruso came back this game, right? It was
his
first game back. 5 points. Mm-hmm. Struggled offensively, but it's Caruso. He's going to play his heart out there. He's going to leave everything on that court. The bald Mamba. Wesley Matthews, 3 points. It's either 3, 6, or 0 for Wesley.
Yeah.
No,
there's no in between.
Yeah, there's no in between. It's 0, 3, or 6 for Wesley. It's like the increments of 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it though. I mean,
that was it.
Morris 7 points. I guess I'll just go through. Morris 7 points. Damian Jones 4 points. KCP 7 points. Harrell 7 points, which is a off night. Caruso already said 5 points, and yeah. But big win for the Lakers. We're unbeaten after the All-Star break.
And we are now second in the West again. We just jumped Phoenix, I believe. Let me double check that.
Jake, I didn't ask you this, and I think I'm a little late on this, but what do you think about the new jerseys? The new black jerseys. Or gray, almost.
Oh, dude, I like them a lot, actually.
I like them, but I wish they were a little darker. It's kind of like charcoal. It's like
I think they tried to... Because they've done black jerseys before, and I think they try to mix it up a little bit. But I mean, they're cool.
There were some jerseys in those new ones that just look exactly like they're like normal jerseys, like the Mavs jersey. Did you see that one?
I don't think I saw that one.
It's just like a normal Mavs jersey. It's nothing different.
There were some other weird ones. Oh, Utah's. I think Utah's is like neon green or something, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if you saw those.
And then there's some like the Clippers where I think they just forgot to put color in.
Oh yeah, there's a straight gray.
Yeah, it's just them and the
gray.
Who else?
That's gray. I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. It'd be that they just kind of like forgot to put the color. They kind of just printed it with like black and white ink, I guess. Not the nicest jerseys, but yeah, the Lakers had among the best jerseys from those batch that came out.
And a little Easter egg. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but our Nike logo on the jersey is the only one that's gold because, if you guys don't know by now, we won the
chip
finals.
Also, I'm assuming there's gonna be some fans let in this arena soon, maybe.
Finally.
So I'm listen. I don't know. Like it hasn't been confirmed, But a lot of places are opening up. Movie theaters are opening up.
Mm-hmm.
I think Disneyland's opening up. So we might see Staples Center open up for maybe, I don't know, like 7,000 people. And then we might see that banner finally go down, which will be really sick because it's still hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the Mickey Mouse sponsored banner. I'm kidding. It's obviously not Mickey Mouse.
Oh, gosh. No, but hopefully, because the playoff atmosphere with fans is just a different.
Oh, 100%.
Just on a different level.
That's why, like,
hopefully,
I think I've said this before. Like, it was really cool to watch them win, but it was like no fans whatsoever, so it did feel a little weird.
It felt weird,
but it doesn't take away from the Lakers winning the championship, though.
Even the Dodgers had fans.
Yeah, the Dodgers had
during the World
fans.
Series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly looked like more than probably should have been there, but it was awesome to see fans there.
It did.
I guess we'll move on to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And their spring training games. But before I do that, shout out to Tyler on Instagram. Well, that's not his app, but I'll leave your ad somewhere on the screen up here. Thank you, Tyler. We appreciate the idea.
Thanks.
It was power rankings for spring training. We kind of just switched it up a little bit. We did power rankings for going into the season, and we only did like top 5, just so we know. It's just a little condensed.
Just so my camera doesn't die.
Yeah, basically. I think we only got like 5 minutes of battery time left. But
probably.
We'll quickly go through the spring training games. Brewers beat the Dodgers 7-2. You want to highlight anything, Jake?
No, I mean, the offense was pretty dead that game.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Kershaw, tough outing for him.
Oh, yeah.
5 ERA, 8 hits in 4 innings. Bauer, 5-inning pitch, 3 hits, 2 ERA, and like you said, bad offensive game. Terrible.
Yeah.
We'll head into the next one. By the way, guys, once the regular season comes, like, we won't do this exactly like this. We'll go into more detail analyzing each game separately. But just for the sake of it's spring training, we're just going to condense it a little more. Just the games don't really matter too much.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a Padres fan being the Dodgers, then it matters a whole lot. But
parade.
Dodgers beat the White Sox 4-3. Jake, anything you want to get into?
I believe one of the main highlights I remember pretty much is Smith's home run.
Yeah, Smith's home run. Also, decent game for Buehler, finally. He's had a tough outing. He's had tough outings in spring training. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, and 0 earned runs.
It's probably his best outing.
Yeah, by far his best outing. By far. Also, I didn't mention this, but we saw Bellinger back against the Brewers, but in this next game is when he hit his home run, which was the Dodgers against D-backs when they tied 7-7. Belly bomb with the new stance. What do you think?
Belly bomb. I feel like he's gonna end up switching back to his normal stance.
We said this. We were talking before, and we said like he always comes into spring training with the new stance. The Dodgers Twitter will post it, right? Oh my God, Belly's new stance. Literally 3 weeks later, he'll go like 0 for 4 one day, and boom, you see him right back to that close stance because he's a bit more open now.
Just a bit, yeah.
But
you can tell it's noticeable.
I guarantee you, he's gonna switch up and maybe switch back. He's gonna go back and forth throughout the season.
The same thing happened last season.
Exactly. Yeah. He unless he's like on a crazy like hot streak, then he won't change it.
Yeah.
But other than that, Betts went 3 for 4, scored twice. Pollock, Seager, and Lux had RBIs, and Price and Santana both had rough outings. All right.
Price was really shaky. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of his first super shaky outing in spring training. He's been pitching decently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll move on to the. Sorry if there's a little beep. That's my wristwatch. I know it's 6:03 now, so that's cool. Dodgers played the Rangers. Dodgers beat the Rangers 7-2. Urias had a great outing, and Jake.
What's up?
Jansen finally gives up not only a hit, but he gives up a run. How are you gonna defend him now?
No, you should have seen me on the camera right now. For some reason, I thought you were talking about his last outing, and I had like my fists up. I completely forgot that he allowed a hit this game. But come on, dude, you can't say anything about this. He's been dominating.
You know what? It's spring training. I'll give him the pass, and he has. Yeah. He's been pitching really well. I didn't mention it, but in the D-backs game. No, sorry, in the White Sox game where the Dodgers won 4-3, he had a impressive outing. He's had a lot of impressive. Yeah, like literally every outing for him would not allow a hit.
Just say it.
He would not allow a hit. I'm gonna be honest. Yes. However, It's spring training. I don't care.
Fair enough.
He better play like this in the regular season if he wants that closer role. Because
I
trust
hope
me,
he does, because
he gives me heart attacks.
I've been on his side this entire time. So
Look,
hopefully.
I'm kind of on his side. I'm kind of done with him. Like I said, I was talking to Jake. He gave me a carpet burn. Kenley Jansen, you gave me a carpet burn. Not cool. Yeah, and we're going to go back to the Rangers game. Muncy, Taylor, Barnes, Rios, and McKinstry all hit home runs that game. Super great night for homers. I mean, they scored 7 runs. Muncy, he's been struggling, not getting on base as much, but just getting hits. But he went 3 for 3, and also Taylor went 3 for 3.
Yep.
So, on the last 4 games for the Dodgers, I want to say, well, it's been kind of average. I mean, they had like 2 really good offensive games. They had 1 decent offensive game, and they just had 1 where they struggled. But again, spring training. It's spring training.
Doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, it's spring training. Again, unless you're a Padres fan. Then you think of it as the World Series.
Which is pretty sad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, now that we're done with the spring training, Jake.
What's up?
I'm going to hit you with the power rankings.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Go for it.
Me first?
Well, I said I would hit you, right? So I guess I have to go first.
Go for it.
All right. So, remember, it's top 5 going into the regular season. I'm sorry if you don't like my list, but it is my opinion, and I'll try to explain it. Okay, number 5, Yankees. Great team on paper. You guys got Garrett Cole. Probably going to win the Cy Young. But you have a lot of injuries in your offense. I mean, if you guys can stay healthy, we might finally see that Yankees-Dodger World Series. I doubt you guys will stay healthy. Therefore, you guys will get bounced again. The Yankees are officially the new Dodgers. They keep choking in the playoffs. Aaron Judge keeps getting injured. Giancarlo Stanton keeps getting injured. Sanchez could sometimes, hit like 5 home runs in a span of 3 games or hit 0 in the span of 10.
Kraken.
Yeah. The Kraken. But, yeah, Padres on number 5. They still haven't gotten that super, super, super deep run into the playoffs. So, yeah, Padres number 5. Number 4, people are going to get very mad at this one, especially Padres fans, but I got the Padres at number 4.
Nice.
Amazing team.
I respect it.
On paper. Well, I'd say it's pretty good. Rotation is really good. Snell, Darvish, some new additions. Going to be, seems very dangerous. However, they've proved nothing these last, 2 years. They had a pretty good season in a 60-game season. Did that make sense?
Pretty good season in a 60-game. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah. But yeah, they beat a Cardinals team that wasn't really impressive in the wild card round. They got swept by the Dodgers. They've proved nothing. However, you're going to find out that I just hate the Padres because at number 3, I have the White Sox, which haven't proved anything either. They're in I say they're in an easier division. So I feel that the White Sox they're going to have an easier time winning the division than the Padres are because the Padres aren't going to win the division. I don't think. I hope not. But White Sox are going to have a much easier time winning the division. They have, decent starting pitching. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. They got Liam Hendricks, right, for the bullpen, if I'm correct?
The Padres? Oh, no, sorry. The
White Sox, yeah.
Yeah.
And just a young outfield that can hit. Tim Anderson's one of my favorite shortstops in the game right now. Yeah, I honestly think they're very young. They can hit. It's going to be a surprise team. They're winning the Central Division, I think, this year. And although they're very young, it might bite them in the ass in the playoffs, but I can still feel them making the World Series. Kind of like the Rays did this year, right? Or last year. They made it to the World Series. I think the White Sox can do the same. Number 2, I got the Braves. Literally gave me several heart attacks last season in October. Took the Dodgers to 7 games where we were down 3-1. Luckily, the Dodgers are just better than them, so we ended up winning the series. But yeah, I got the Braves number 2. Number 1, I got the Dodgers, obviously. Best Dodger team we've seen in a long, long time. I got them going back-to-back. And yeah, before we run out of time, Jake, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, so basically, I guess we could say. Oh, you know what? I'll just say mine. Number 5, I have the White Sox. I know Sebastian had them at 3, but I just think they're a little too inexperienced, I guess. If that
But
makes
I agree
sense.
with you. I agree with you with number 5 too. Like I feel like that's a very good ranking for them.
They do have potential to be probably. I know people will probably say I'm wrong because the Padres are a thing, but they could be the most entertaining team to watch this season. And like he said, I mean, I wouldn't be super surprised if they made it to the World Series or if they were knocked in the divisional round or something, you know? It could go either way.
It's going to be one or the other, probably.
Yeah. So that's my number 5. At number 4, I got the Yankees. I didn't even want to put them on this list because, unfortunately, Yankees fans have given me...
27 championships.
Whoa, I don't know why I made that voice, but yeah.
I know too many Yankee fans, unfortunately. And they've given me so much crap, I guess you could say.
They can't get over those 1700s, you know?
They just can't. But they're a good team. Like Sebastian said, they do deal with a lot of injuries. Garrett Cole's going to be amazing, as always. And they're just like, every season they're ranked high, and then they just lose in the divisional round or something. I don't know. But they're a solid team. And then the Padres, I have a number 3. They've definitely improved. Their pitching is great. They have Tatis, they have Machado, they have some good pieces. I said this in the last recording, but they kind of remind me of last year's Clippers. Only because I feel like they're that team that's going to talk and think they're like, high up there, and then they collapse.
And the analysts are going to just
it's going to be
make
so
out
annoying,
with their ass every day.
It's going to be so annoying, but I have them at number 3, and I have the Braves at number 2. The reason why I have the Braves at number 2 is, for one, because they gave all Dodger fans a freaking heart attack.
Oh, 100%.
And then also because I said this again yesterday, but I can't put a team that we swept over a team that took us to 7 games.
Exactly. That's perfectly put.
So that's why I have the Braves at 2, and then of course number 1 the Dodgers. And that's pretty easy. Sebastian said everything I was gonna say. So
I was gonna make a joke about Los Angeles. I did this last time we tried to record this. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. See, it can't even come out of my mouth to put them at number 1. I was gonna do it as a joke, but then it just comes off as cringe because everyone knows it's the Dodgers at number 1. And if you don't have the Dodgers at number 1, either you're a Dodger hater or you're new to baseball.
You're delusional.
Yeah,
You're delusional.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But that's our list. Tyler, thank you for the idea again. And
Thanks, Tyler.
If you ever want to come on, you're free to come on, Tyler.
Yep.
Text me, and we'll get you on. I know you're a Celtics fan. You're a Red Sox fan.
Oh, whoa, what?
So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun.
I like that. Okay.
It'll be fun. So again, thank you, Tyler. We appreciate it, and thank you everyone who watches this. Who's gonna watch this video? Who listens to our podcast?
Yeah.
If this is the first podcast you're watching of us, if you're just found us on YouTube randomly, our Instagram is at Real Benchwarmers LA. You can find our podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Benchwarmers Talk, it's what it's called. Our website is benchwarmersla.com. Shout out to Omar and Alan. Omar's writing this insane for every single team. He's doing like a preseason preview for them. They're like really good articles. I think he just wrote one. Something about banana. What was it? I don't know. You got to check it out. You go to benchwarmersla.com, check it out. Twitter is at benchwarmersla. And yeah, I mean, Jake, you want to add anything?
No, I mean, if you made it this far, we appreciate it. We thank you guys for watching. And it'll still be up on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you guys want to listen.
Yeah. If you don't want to look at our face or my face, I don't blame you. It'll be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And
at this point, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go for it.
I was going to say, at this point in the episode, you guys will just be hearing my voice because my camera died. So.
Oh, it just died?
Yeah, it died.
Okay, well, we got through it.
Yeah, we got through it.
Real quick. If you're this far in this video, you kind of like us, tolerate us. It's a bit of a more serious episode. I think because we're just so done with this episode, we just wanted to get it over with. We didn't really want to make jokes. We just like straight to the point. We usually make more jokes, but we were kind of like, at least I was like pretty pissed off that like we have to keep doing this, and then like my setup is all ghetto, but
it'll get better.
It'll get better. We promise. It'll get better.
Promise.
If you're this far in the video, drop a like, subscribe. We got more content. I gotta make a franchise for the Dodgers coming soon. Where Jake's gonna have his own thing. We're gonna ask random people questions on the streets when COVID's over. And yes,
it'll be fun.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
prayer
guys. We
for
appreciate it.
Jake's camera. Peace, guys. I don't know why I just went like this. Like, okay, there it is.
Peace.
Bye, guys.